have a saying here that everybody wants to be great until they find out what they have to do to become great.
It's our job as coaches to try to build a philosophy where we can teach and show and give examples so that they can understand what it is that we're trying to do.
Last year was a completely different dynamic. We were down to a 7-man, 6-man rotation, and that's how we could win last year with that team. And we had a successful year. We finished 3rd in the league. We came 9 seconds away from having a chance to go to the NCAA tournament, so it was successful that way. This year, that's not the successful way. We've got new guys just playing together, learning about each other, what they can do under pressure, what they can do, who can do what, and how we as a coaching staff can position them to have the best success that they could have.
I don't think that this year is going to be a rebuilding program. I came here to do something and, hopefully get a championship in Horizon League and go as far as we can.
A rebuilding year is a mindset, and I think it's a cop-out for coaches and and I've used it before. I mean, it's a cop-out. I mean, this year I don't want to do that because I have 2 fifth-year seniors that are 2 of the best players in the league, in Brad and X. And if you have 2 of the best players in the league, you need to win.
Well, I think that has to be our mindset, especially when you've got 2 fifth-year players like Brad and Xavier who have proven themselves for years in the Horizon League, and you've got a young guy like Trey Maddox who showed as a freshman last year, that he can really play at this level. That's 3 very good players. And for us, it's business as usual, and we're going to go out and just do our jobs and try to see how many games we can win and how good we can be when we get to March.
There we go. Reverse it, done. We are a different look team than Oakland's ever been in the modern era. The games are going to be grinded out, ugly games. We're going to guard the heck out of people. We've got strength and size and length, and we're going to use it. And the good is players, even though they weren't recruited for that style, they're buying into it.
We are a defensive-minded, defensive-oriented team, and I think that for our fans who have been here, certainly for the long haul, it's going to look a little different. I think ultimately we can get to the same end game, but the identity is that we're going to defend and rebound.
We're trying to be the best, what we call checkout, but rebounding team the league's ever seen, and I think we have a chance to do it.
I think we have some guys who are just naturally prone to wanting to be defenders, but a couple of them have really emerged in, hey, I want to guard the best player. No, I want to guard the best player.
I love playing defense. I'm one of the best defenders on the team. I lock up. I mean, Coach just always emphasizes it, being in the gaps, helping the helper, Xing out to shooters and stuff like that. So, yeah, defense is a big part of this team, and, we all take pride in it.
From an offensive standpoint, that we're a little bit challenged right now as we learn a new system, as we try and find people playing together for the first time. 10 new guys, a lot of youngsters. I don't think right now we shoot the ball at the level that we're going to be capable of shooting as we get comfortable, as we've played more minutes. Many of our players are new, and they're trying to find what their role is. And once they're comfortable and know their role, they're going to shoot the ball a lot better. And we're nowhere near as good of a team as we're going to be. All right. This is the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun, right? Come to practice, get better.
We got a very talented team, and, X and Brad are our leaders. We got Travion Maddox, who's a great player. We got, me, myself. We got Kevin Kangle, who won the national championship at JUCO. So this team, all around, we got talent, we got depth. I think we could do great things this year with this team.
Well, we're young, so I think we have a lot of potential to be great. It'll be kind of cool to watch us grow, because I think we're pretty dang good right now. But in a year from now, or half a year, we're gonna be really dang good.
You sit on the sidelines, but your heart is running across that field. His drive becomes yours, his dreams too. So when a torn ACL and concussion threaten those dreams, choose the sports medicine team that treats the whole athlete. Henry Ford Health System. We combine the most innovative technology with a personalized treatment plan so he can get back his confidence. And you can get back to being his biggest fan. Henry Ford Health System. All for you.
Tap into savings when you use your Oakland University Credit Union Visa Signature credit card. The Visa Signature credit card gives you more cash back, like 3% cash back on groceries, 2% cash back on gas, travel, and universities, and 1% cash back on everything else. Simply tap to pay with your OUCU Visa Signature. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Tap to pay. Get more cash back with the OUCU Visa Signature credit card.
It begins with one step. And Ascension Care teams are here when you're ready, with up-to-date, less invasive orthopedic care. Our experience reaches across a full range of services. We listen to you and provide the care that's right for you at every step, from imaging and specialists to surgery and physical therapy. So your next step can be a leap. Find an orthopedic doctor or walk-in clinic that's right for you. Visit ascension.org/MichiganOrtho.
If this hadn't been the year we got to do the foreign trip, we'd be way behind where we are now. Well, every 4 years, the NCAA allows you to take a foreign tour, and we decided we're going to use this more than basketball. We're going to use it as an educational trip. And we went to Spain 4 years ago, and this year we went to Greece, and it was just fantastic.
That trip was incredibly beautiful. We've visited so many places. That was one of the biggest things actually for our team, is going to Greece. With us being so new, we got to learn a lot about us right away from playing 4 games before even the season started, and getting to know the new guys, hanging out with each other every day, bonding.
Came at a right time with a whole new group of players. Gives us 10 days of practice, but it also gave us 12 days on the road of camaraderie, experience the learning of things in life together.
It's an out-of-body experience, just being in a different place, seeing the world. I've never been out of the country before. It shows you how big the world really is, and it's not about you. There's a whole world, a whole different culture, people that hold different values to different things, and it really just opens up your mind.
Personally, my favorite part was getting to go see where the Apostle Paul stood and preached and did a sermon. That was my favorite thing. Just getting to see some biblical experiences and walk through that.
Some of the art over there is just insane. Just traveling around, just seeing all these sculptures and stuff. It's a very, very beautiful place.
What it really, in the immediacy, did for us was created a bond with that group. 12 days of travel and 10 days in Greece, where they pretty much were together 24 hours a day, limited in their communication with people back in the States because of technology. And so that time spent together that they otherwise wouldn't have, it's invaluable.
So we had 4 games in Greece. 2 of them were against pro teams, which I think we should have won. But overall, as a team, it helped us. Like I said, our look this year is defense. Our defense towards that pro team, it was very great to see that and how we handled that.
If we hadn't gone to Greece, we'd be 10 steps behind where we are right now, just because of those, not just the 4 games, also the 10 days of practice, but also just getting to learn each other and learn more about each other.
They got to have fun too. We went to the island of Mykonos, which is a pretty cool place, and they got to have a lot of fun there.
To me, it just gave me a different look at life. We went snorkeling, and it was one of the best things ever. Just getting out there and experiencing other people's culture and how they live, what they eat. It was very fun. I recommend it to a lot of people out there.
When you're in Greece and you're laughing your butt off and stuff, it's really hard to be shy. X's first time tubing was priceless. Xavier's like, dude, I've never gone tubing before. And I was like, no way. So I was like, X, we gotta go tubing. So they had a 6-person tube, and Xavier and I made it look like a 2-person tube, but X was just so funny on that tube. And I don't know how many times we barrel rolled into the water, but just seeing X's face and everything was just priceless. I won't forget that on that trip.
Something like that, getting away from basketball, getting away from all the outside noise for nearly 2 whole weeks, just really bonded us closer and brought us together, and has really got us a ton farther than we would be right now in this season.
So when you're on the court, it's not just a basketball player, it's your friend, it's your teammate, and you're going to lift them up and try to push them to be the best as they can be, and you will hope that they will push you to be the best as you can be as well.
It's kind of a fatherly feeling, and then when you see them appreciate it, it's a really good feeling. You did something good, and I felt really good about that trip.
I'm beyond grateful. It's something that very few people are able to do. And being able to do that, go to across the ocean to a foreign country in a beautiful foreign country like that, it was an experience I will never forget.
Hey, these are the latest freshmen ever. Oh, let's go on accent. What up, on accent?
It begins with one step, and Ascension Care teams are here when you're ready, with up-to-date, less invasive orthopedic care. Our experience reaches across a full range of services. We listen to you and provide the care that's right for you at every step, from imaging and specialists to surgery and physical therapy. So your next step can be a leap. Find an orthopedic doctor or walk-in clinic that's right for you. Visit ascension.org/MichiganOrtho.
Oakland University Credit Union's new Visa Signature credit card rewards you for living life to the fullest. Enjoy VIP experiences, exclusive discounts, and more cash back. Receive 3% cash back on groceries, 2% cash back on gas, travel, and universities, and 1% cash back on everything else. Plus, pay no international transaction fees. Open your Visa Signature card today. Visit oucreditunion.org/Visa Signature.
What's the difference between good and great? Good is when your haircut costs less. Great is when it still meets high standards. At Great Clips, you'll always get the haircut you want for less. And with our easy online check-in app, you'll save time too. Great Clips, it's gonna be great. What's the difference between good and great? Good treats you like a customer. Great treats you like a friend. From saving your haircut details and clip notes to saving you time with online check-in, Great Clips makes your life easier, just like a great friend should. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
As freshmen and newcomers, this is our dream. We've been dreaming about this for a long time, and we're just really trying to work hard and make the best of our opportunities.
With seven freshmen, we're all kind of going through the same stuff, same adjustments, so we can talk to each other about it and we can help each other out with it.
I really like these guys. They're really focused on what I want an Oakland basketball player to be, and that's a good student and a good person, and they wouldn't be here if they didn't have talent.
I think we got some very talented freshmen in, Jackie Harris, CJ Gettlefinger, Blake Lampman is doing good so far. Most of our freshmen can really shoot the ball, which will space out the floor and just give more opportunity to X and Brad, and which will be great for our team. Shout out to the freshmen.
I feel like for a couple of us, we're going to have to play a pretty big role throughout the season, so we're going to have to be prepared for that.
Their mindset's just incredible to me. I mean, they're coming in here with Campy on 1,000 with them, and they just don't put their head down. They just keep pushing, keep listening, keep trying to learn. And they're just not on the court, but off the court too. They're doing the right things.
Of course, they're good basketball players, but I really like their focus on academics, and I really like who they are as people and how friendly they are and how they've really grown together. I think it's hard for a couple of them, like CJ Gettlefinger's coming from Tennessee, Madison Monroe's from North Carolina. It's a long way from home, and I think they're adjusting well. I think they've got good teammates around them, though, that's making it easier.
It's helped the transition from me moving far away. Has helped me definitely just getting closer to everybody, having a bunch of people that are in the same exact boat as I am, and not feeling so alone necessarily, knowing that there's 6 other people alongside me doing this for the very first time.
We're creating a bond right now, honestly. Like 7 of us, we all live at Hamlin Hall. Every day we hang out with each other, and we get to spend time with each other. We've got really close with each other, and it's going to help us not just this year, but later on in our careers together.
We're pretty close. My room 209, me, Maddie, Jackie, Blake, we're pretty tight. And then Yusuf, Inu, CJ, we're really tight. Like, these guys are my brothers, and like, I really love them to death.
We like to play 2K, Madden, and Call of Duty.
We play Fortnite together. That's one of the big things we do. We've gone to movies together, we go out to eat. And then sometimes we just chill and talk to each other about what's going on with basketball or life and all that stuff.
We kind of have a little bit of everything. Like Zach, he's one of the funniest guys I know. Maddie, he's kind of shy, but then he'll have moments where he's just like making smart comments, and then Jackie's just a chill guy. CJ and Yusuf and Inu kind of do the same thing.
Nobody know about Zach Goodline. Zach Goodline, you know, he's funny, you know, he says he dressed the best on the team, but, you know, Zach Goodline may be the funniest person on his team.
Somebody took my shoes. Jackie, I'm finna give him a tour of my sneakers. All right, so this is my part right here, and I'm known to have the most shoes on the team. And these are probably my pride and joys right here. You got the Nike Daps, came from, if you've seen Back to the Future, the self-tying ones. Hit this button, self-tie. And 11s, the Jordan 11. Right here, we got the 72 and 10s. These came out 2 years ago, maybe. I haven't worn them that much, but they're one of my favorite shoes. I got them for Christmas like 2 years ago, I think. Right here, we got the Space Jams. Like everyone's seen the movie Space Jam. So this is one of also my favorite shoes. I got some Kyries I wear on the court, some LeBrons. LeBron's my favorite player, so I got a lot of LeBrons at home that I didn't bring. That's a little sneak peek of all my shoes. I'm a sneakerhead.
Zach Goodline, who I think we're going to probably redshirt now. He's the greatest teammate there is, man. You look at him on the bench during games, and man, I would want him to be my teammate. You know, he's just outstanding. So I want to reward Zach. I want to talk about him. I want people to know how I feel about him, how important his role is with this team.
And I'm gonna clean up my room quick. When y'all right there, don't worry. Life, bro.
You're sharing experiences and the same experience, and it's all new for us. So, you know, we're going through it together right now, and that's really helping us to understand more about the program and more about what are the requirements to be successful.
Adjusting to the workload is definitely the hardest thing. Balancing our study hall hours and class schedule, and then early morning practices. Seems like I wake up at 7 o'clock, and before I turn around, it's 8 o'clock every night.
With games and everything, just using time management skills and using the best of your time and your ability to get as much work in as possible, as well as schoolwork, and just trying to be the best person you can be.
Brad and Xavier have been very helpful. Also Trey, Maddox, they show you and lead by example, just what you need to get done on the court, off the court, how you need to carry yourself, and what Coach Campy expects from you day in and day out.
With the younger guys, they need to learn the process. They need to learn Oakland's process of what we do every day, how we do it, how Campy works and stuff.
The main thing is just listen. That's what gets me in trouble a little bit. I listen, but sometimes I got questions, but you just gotta listen and do as he says first try, because you do not want to make him say something twice.
I think the benefit is just we're all together now, and we're just gonna have that strong bond that nobody can break. And we're gonna grow up playing together, and we're gonna know everybody's talents and abilities, and that'll help the team get stronger.
We're young, but we have potential, and definitely gonna be something special in the upcoming future.
You sit on the sidelines, but your heart is running across that field. His drive becomes yours, his dreams too. So when a torn ACL and concussion threaten those dreams, choose the sports medicine team that treats the whole athlete. Henry Ford Health System. We combine the most innovative technology with a personalized treatment plan so he can get back his confidence. And you can get back to being his biggest fan. Henry Ford Health System. All for you.
What's the difference between good and great? Good tries to get it right every time. Great actually does. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details so you always get exactly the look you want. Great Clips. It's gonna be great. What's the difference between good and great? Good is when your haircut costs less. Great is when it still meets high standards. At Great Clips, you'll always get the haircut you want for less. And with our easy online check-in app, you'll save time too. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
It begins with one step, and Ascension Care teams are here when you're ready, with up-to-date, less invasive orthopedic care. Our experience reaches across a full range of services. We listen to you and provide the care that's right for you at every step, from imaging and specialists to surgery and physical therapy. so your next step can be a leap. Find an orthopedic doctor or walk-in clinic that's right for you. Visit ascension.org/MichiganOrtho.
The Hartford game, you know, it's the first home game of the year against a Division I team, and I think a lot of our home fans are going to come out. I think there's some excitement built, so it's kind of a show and tell game for us. It's a game that we've got to show our fans this great defense that we're playing, and show that it travels and that we can be consistent with it. Hey, let's get excited to play, huh? Man, we should be excited. Home. We got a chance in the next couple weeks to go on a little run. Nobody thinks we're going to be the underdog after tonight. In the next 4 games, we got to the MAC. We got a chance to get it going tonight and get on a run, all right? We should be excited and happy. And it's going to go by like this, all right? So let's have fun doing this, all right?
Blake Lampman into the game. Puts it on the floor, drops it off to Xavier. Half hook from X is perfect. Blake Lampman breaking down the defense. CJ Gettelfinger hands it off to X in the paint. X has got to do something with it. He does. Hits a half hook. They got to do something with it. That's good, right? Shot clock's at 8. Kangu resets. Drives it to the rim and scores it with the right hand. Solid move there by Kangu, read the defense, and just used the speed.
Hey, if I'm them, I foul you on this possession. If I'm them. Step up and make them. Boston Blue, let's go.
Kangu backs it out. Shot clock to 7, sizing up his man. Cutting through into the paint, scores it out the window and one! Kevin Kangu with a big-time play. He's got 9 points in the game. P.J. Henry to the rim, over top of everything. Stoffel has that rejected by Xavier Hill-Mays. Sent it back like an undercooked steak.
All the mistakes we made, all the turnovers we made, learn from it. Understand how that's how people are going to play us. They can't guard us. They can't guard us inside, so how do you guard? You guard the length of the floor so we can't get it in there. We played 5 freshmen tonight. Those 5 freshmen were 1 for what, Smitty? 1 for 12 from the floor. I expect that. Well, we won. They're going to see that, and they're going to come after you. And you're going to get better and better and better and better. And when March gets here, you ain't freshmen. And we're not the team we are now. Mm-hmm. Your defense was dominant. It was dominant. It's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I played 12 guys.
First time ever since
I don't think I've ever done that in my life.
First time ever since I've been here. First time.
I played 12 guys.
Yeah, you did. Pay everybody. First time ever.
Yeah, that is. I didn't realize that until he just said that. Here's what's next now. We're going to get 2 days off this week. We're going to have some good practices, and we're going to get better. We're going to get better and better and better and better and better. Okay? Just get better. There's going to be a lot of seams when you bring in 10 new people, and right now I'm still struggling with, the playing time for each of them. I'm still trying to determine where I can use them, and it's going to be a year-long process. So the good of that is that they'll be back next year. The bad of it is that it's going to take some time, and we've got 2 fifth-year seniors that need to win right now, and so I've got to juggle that. How do we win right now, yet how do we prepare for the future?
I think both of those guys want to do it to say that they were part of an Oakland team that went to the NCAA tournament. Because of that, they've put in extra time. They've done a great job with their diet.
One of my biggest things was to gain some weight, and I gained 20 pounds over this summer to help our team. Just eating 6,000 calories a day was one of the struggles I had throughout the summer, but I just kept pushing every day, kept forcing the food down, and seeing the weight go up, so I was very proud of myself for that.
And I think that all of those things are going to pay huge dividends for them as they finish.
We just got to go all out, give it our all, and show them the respect, because they've been there 5 years, so now we have to take it upon us to live up to them.
The sky's the limit for this team, and if we keep playing hard and we keep rooting ourselves in our defense and how we play and how intense we play, I think that we can be very successful.
Playing defense, you're always going to have a chance because that's what wins championships, right? So I believe that if we continue doing what we're doing now, then we're going to have a chance of going as far as we can in the Horizon League and in the tournament.
Be ready, because we coming.
Dance on 3, 1, 2, 3, yes!
Catch Oakland basketball at the Arena. For tickets to all Oakland basketball games, call 248-370-4000 or visit goldengrizzlies.com.
It begins with one step, and Ascension Care teams are here when you're ready with up-to-date, less invasive orthopedic care. Our experience reaches across a full range of services. We listen to you and provide the care that's right for you at every step, from imaging and specialists to surgery and physical therapy. So your next step can be a leap. Find an orthopedic doctor or walk-in clinic that's right for you. Visit ascension.org/MichiganOrtho.